Jinger Duggar Vuolo reveals what she misses about appearing on reality TV and discusses if she would film another reality show. Jinger Duggar Vuolo has lived her life off of TV for more than 3 years now, but the former TLC star revealed this week whether or not she would consider turning to the reality TV world, with or without her very famous family. As fans of the Duggars know, Jinger and her family starred on 19 Kids and Counting for years before going on to appear with most of the Duggar family on Counting On until the series was canceled in 2021. Jinger and her husband Jeremy Vuolo now live in California with their children, with the couple only making occasional visits to Jinger's family home in Arkansas for Duggar weddings and other events. The pair also share vlogs and host a podcast cleverly titled The Jinger and Jeremy Podcast, where they keep fans updated on their lives and discuss various topics, including their time on reality TV. Jinger opened up about the years she spent growing up in front of the camera, noting that it wasn't just the show's viewers who got to watch her and her siblings grow up on TV, but also the people behind the scenes. Crew members that were there, they saw us grow up and change, she said, mentioning the show's producer and director Scott Enlow, who Jinger said was there from day one. They have seen all the stages of you developing as a person, going from the age of 10 to 27, where you were just a kid, careless, then you start to become a teenager, she continued. You're walking through that stage, you're super awkward, then you go up to where you're meeting your spouse and then you fall in love, you get married, then you have kids, you move away, all those things. I feel like they were just a huge part of our life, she said of the film crew, admitting that not having them around is something she misses about being on reality TV. Jinger said she also has fond memories of things like going on vacations and doing promotional photo shoots for the TLC series, but realizes there's definitely a downside to appearing on reality TV as well. Hello friends, welcome to my channel. I am Helen. Hope your day is so well. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe the channel. When you think about the reality side of things, you're opening up your life. They're in your space every day, she said. That's a different vibe, and so I don't know if I would go back to the reality TV side of things. When asked by her husband if she would ever consider giving reality TV another go, Jinger said she believes those days are truly behind her. I don't think I would do another one, and when I say that there are days where you feel like you miss some aspects of it, Jinger said, noting that it was such a big part of her life for so long. It's what I knew, it's what I did, and it's just strange not having it there anymore. It's kind of weird. So sometimes it feels like, okay, if that was there, life would feel more normal, she continued. At the same time, 4 years removed from it, I think that it's also a different pace of life, and just being able to live your life and not think twice about it. I think that's also a good change. Duggar couple welcomes twins. Congrats to Jedediah and Katie Duggar. Jedediah Duggar and his wife, Katie Duggar, announced her pregnancy in July. The Duggar family has added 2 new members. Former Counting On star Jedediah, Jed Duggar, and his wife, Katie Duggar, welcomed twin daughters Elsie Kate and Emma Kate on January 8, after announcing they were expecting their 3rd and 4th children in July 2024. The couple, who previously welcomed son Truett in 2022 and daughter Nora in 2023, shared the news on Instagram the day after giving birth, writing, "They're here," alongside a double pink heart emoji. Introducing Elsie Kate and Emma Kate. Elsie was born on January 8, 2025, at 2:06 p.m., weighing 6 pounds, 14 ounces, and Emma followed at 2:13 p.m., weighing 7 pounds, 2 ounces. Katie, 26, wrote, "Both girls are healthy and beautiful." Soon after, the new mom shared a video diary of her experience giving birth to her twins, writing in the caption, "1 week with these little angels." The newly expanded family seems to be settling in just fine during the first few days at home, with Jed, 26, posting a photo of his older 2 children holding their baby sisters. "So sweet seeing Truett and Nora love on the twins," he wrote in the caption. Jed and Katie tied the knot in April 2021 after a year of courting. In July 2024, the couple announced that Katie was once again pregnant, but this time with twins. In a YouTube video showcasing their pregnancy journey, and a double-sex reveal with pink confetti cannons, Katie said she had a sense that she was having twins. "I'm a twin, and so, I've always had this thought, oh well, I'd love to have, twins. But I never thought it would come true," the 19 kids and counting alum explained, noting that he was surprised none of Jim Bob Duggar and Michelle Duggar's other kids have had twins yet. Jed and Katie aren't the only Duggar family members who will be growing their family in 2025. In October, Jed's sister, Jinger Duggar Vuolo, announced that she and her husband, Jeremy Vuolo, were expecting their third child. "Grateful for the life of our little baby," the couple captioned photos showing off their sonograms to big sisters Felicity Nicole, 6, and Evangeline Jo, 3. Felicity and Evie Jo could not be more excited. The new baby is due in March 2025, the expectant parents confirmed at the time. Jinger Duggar explains how her family's modest dress code affected photo shoots for TLC. Jinger Vuolo, née Duggar, revealed that her family's modest dress code affected their photo shoots for TLC when they starred on 19 Kids and Counting on. "Getting everyone in something they wanted to wear was always a little challenging," Jinger, 31, recalled during the Wednesday, January 22, episode of her and husband Jeremy Vuolo's The Jinger and Jeremy podcast. She continued, "I was always a little nervous about that because I didn't know what wardrobe they were going to choose. So that's something where I was hesitant going into it." During her family's time on TLC, Jim Bob Duggar, Michelle Duggar, and their kids would pose for promotional photo shoots alongside other stars from the network's shows, including Little People, Big World, Sister Wives, 90 Day Fiancé, and more. The wardrobe team would provide clothing they picked out for the reality stars, and Jinger explained that they would try to choose things they thought you would typically choose for yourself. As fans of the Duggar family know, Jim Bob, 59, and Michelle's daughters were raised to dress modestly in skirts and dresses that showed off little to no skin. They had all of the very Duggar-style wardrobe, so it was more like Old Navy, probably even some Walmart clothes were in there. "Very chill, very streamlined Duggar style," she reflected. "They had our whole wardrobe, and then they'd have someone else's on the side." While the wardrobe team came prepared with clothes, Jinger claimed that the size options of the clothing would vary. She then shared that one time she was given a dress that was 2 sizes too big, and it needed to be pinned in order to fit her properly. According to the former reality star, the wardrobe team was given fact sheets for her and her family that included their clothing sizes. However, some of the stylists were not aware of the Duggars' strict dress code. "A couple of them didn't realize we didn't wear pants," she said, adding that they were never forced to wear something they didn't feel comfortable in. Despite the difficulty that surrounded her clothing at the photo shoots, Jinger fondly recalled the experiences and said she enjoyed getting to spend time with the other TLC stars. "Most of the time we were separated, they tried to give you your own space so you wouldn't run into other people," she shared. "In hair and makeup or in wardrobe, or when walking outside of your tent, you could see people you knew." While Jinger and her sisters were raised not to wear pants, she has become more adventurous with her style and now includes the garment in her daily wardrobe. "Most of the time we were separated, they tried to give you your own space so you wouldn't run into other people," she shared. "In hair and makeup or in wardrobe, or when walking outside of your tent, you could see people you knew." While Jinger and her sisters were raised not to wear pants, she has become more adventurous with her style and now includes the garment in her daily wardrobe. She previously opened up about the dress code she was raised to follow in her and Jeremy's 2021 memoir, The Hope We Hold. "My mom had always dressed us girls in skirts and dresses, a standard that was taken from Deuteronomy 22:5, which says, 'A woman shall not wear a man's garment,'" she wrote. "Modesty was a huge topic in our house, and we believed that wearing skirts instead of pants was a central part of being modest. But I wanted to discover for myself what the Bible had to say." Jinger said she eventually decided to start wearing pants after she examined certain passages in the Bible on her own. "Since Jeremy and I had begun studying scripture together, I had become more aware of the different beliefs and doctrines Christians held," she shared. I realized that not everyone interpreted different passages of scripture the way I always had, and I wanted to find why.